about me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hi everyone, I'm Bliss and welcome to my channel Bliss's World. Today's video is a process vlog of me creating Coraline inspired fiber and canvas art. I've created about 3 different pieces that you can watch along as I make them. But also please note that this is not a tutorial, so please don't expect to be able to follow along the process because I have speed it up a bit so it can fit in this 20-minute vlog. But for the Coraline crochet head, I've included some written steps that you can screenshot for later if you choose, as it's not I won't be verbally going through it step by step. So for first up is this canvas art. Now this one it made me a bit nervous as painting isn't my strongest area right now. So I started by sketching on the paper to see if I could replicate or create any semblance of Coraline. And once I was satisfied with the sketch, I moved on to sketching and outlining on the canvas. Then, I trusted myself and the process. So here is the finished result before it was varnished, and this is after it was sprayed or varnished with the spray varnished. This is it in the natural lighting outside, and I'm truly satisfied with the end results. Really enjoyed it. Now we're on to the Coraline crochet flower head for those who want to have, like, maybe try it out. This is what I did. You can screen capture it. I started with by making 8 single crochets using the navy blue yarn, and I increased for several rounds and changed the color to the lightest shade I had for a skin match, and I continued for several more rounds. And before I started the process of decreasing for the hair, I wanted it to have a bit of texture, so I made branches of single crochets, but you could just do rows joined together if you choose. Here, what I should have done was attach the safety buttons or eyes like around row 12 or 13 instead of waiting until the end, because it was so difficult attaching them with the needle and thread after. So that's something you can bear in mind. And here we have the Coraline on plastic canvas. Now this was my very first attempt at working on a plastic canvas, so I had to do a bit of research for this. I'm a complete beginner. So the materials needed are color matched as close as possible to what you see on the grid, and a plastic canvas squares or a sheet, and a small enough needle, scissors, etc. Initially I calculated I only needed 4 squares. I thought 4 squares were sufficient, 4 squares of the canvas sheet, but I ended up using a total of 6. This was because what I did, I had 4 stacks of cross stitches being equated to a block of square on the grid. If I had done it as a cross stitch being equivalent to a square, it would have been a smaller piece and it would have been done faster. But I really enjoyed learning and attempting this, though it took about 3 days to finish this entire Coraline on canvas, and but thankfully I was able to just relax and focus on it. And pulling the yarn through the holes was so satisfying, so that was a plus. Okay, and so this is the end of, well, this is the result so far of this Coraline on plastic canvas. I'm not sure what to do with the background. Maybe what I'll do is turn this into like almost like a tapestry that I can hang on the wall. And yeah, okay, so these are all my Coraline inspired pieces. I enjoyed making them all. I hope you enjoyed this video and you can let me know which one you liked best. Till next time, have a good one. Bye.